Alright guys, today I got the Traxxas TRX4m and we are going to be swapping out the gear set and showing you how to do that because it is only $5 and maybe you want a different gear set. A lot cheaper than buying the transmission and motor together. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop off the battery box. So let's go ahead and take that off. Alright guys, the next thing we're going to do is we got the 4 bolts all around the transmission, so we're going to remove those. Alright guys, we're just taking the last screw out here. Okay, should be free. There it comes. Now I didn't disconnect the drive shafts, but they will slip out. So we got that. Okay, now we're ready to tear this thing apart, so we will have to take off the rear drive shaft to be able to slide the case apart. So we're going to take that screw out, and then we have 4 on the case that we will also be taking out to pull the case apart. So I'm going to do that. Alright guys, got all the bolts out, so we're going to pull the front off of this transmission. Carefully here. Okay, about as careful as I could do it. Let's put this back the way it was. Oh geez, how was it? Okay, it's just like that. So now, let's set this down carefully. I'm not quite ready. We're gonna go to high speed. So, got our high speed gear set. All right, so we got 4 gears. Let me take out. This top one will not come out without taking off the other drive shafts. So we're gonna do that. Guys, if you are enjoying the TRX4m gear change, please leave a like on this video. It really helps out the channel and it costs you nothing. Okay, so now we're gonna take that gear out. All right, so now that we have this out of the transmission, you can see it only goes on one way, so we'll pull that off, noting the direction of the gear. Okay, put our high-speed one on. Boom, we got that. Now, I'm not quite going to put this back in yet, which actually it goes that way, simply because I'm not ready. So now we'll take out our next gear, which is actually 2 gears. So we have a little gear and a big gear. So I'm going to pull the shaft out if I can. Use my screwdriver here. Push it out. Okay. So there is that one, which is going to get replaced by the other one. Looks just like it. That doesn't have anything sticking out. Push that back in, and then finally we're going to pull out the next one. This one is the 2 gears, but it also has the little collar or whatever you want to call it. Push that out. Oops, sorry. Put our pin back in that one. We'll just center it for now. Should work. And then, so that one's going to be next. Keeping everything in order here. Then we're just going to pull out our little gear that's left. Okay, case comes off, and no, there is nothing on there. That is just a friction fit. And wow, did they get that on there tight. It's probably not the best tool for the job, so close your eyes. But it worked great. All right, so that one was on there very, very tight, so. Okay, they do have some splines on the shaft. It's not just a smooth shaft. I don't think you can, yeah, you can see them there. So let's get this pushed back on. Flush, okay. Then we are going to put this back on. Then it will be a fairly simple process. So we'll stick our big gear in first. It's going to connect to the small gear. Then we'll put this one, I was wrong, I lied, sorry. Small gear up, big gear down, which connects to the small gear on that one. And then this one should just go, nope, you want the blue shaft down, because that's going to give us the appropriate spacing off, just like that. See what we got going on here. Put it back the way we had it, because I'm fairly certain that's right. I pushed those. There we go. That was all. I had to make sure those pins were pushed all the way in for those other 2 gears. So made sure that works. Now we can grab all of our screws and get those back in. Right, we got our back big. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the front. Okay, pushing for that. Okay, so those are done. Now we can remount the transmission, but as I put it in, I got to line up the drive shafts and axles. So there's that one. Now, is it easier probably to just screw these on after the fact? I don't know, but this is not too bad. Boom, there we go. Get our motor sitting down in there, all the way down. Now we are going to grab our 4 screws and screw our transmission down. Okay guys, now all we have is our 2 screws left that hold down the battery tray. So the first thing we can do here is kind of clip these wires back in. Didn't really need to unclip them, but I did. And then if you noticed, it was a little difficult to get it in and out because it does have these 2 little clips here and here that were inside of the chassis. So see, there we go. That's kind of what's bracing it on that side. Then we gotta get it lined back up. Boom, there we go. Now we can get these 2 back in. All right, and we have successfully completed our gear swap on the TRX4m. Everything is back together. So now we're gonna see if we didn't screw it up. So we'll turn on our radio, put the old battery back in, strap it down, and let's turn it on. Okay, and seems to work. Seems a little bit faster than before. So let's put the body on real quick. Yeah, we gotta plug in the lights, why not? And let's take it for a rip. All right guys, we've finished the install and I'd say it is quite a bit faster. All right guys, thank you so much for watching today's video on the TRX4m gear swap. If you guys liked it, please check out my other content on my channel about this truck. Thanks for watching.